Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending on where you're watching. Welcome to another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon. And guys, if you can hear me good and the volume is okay, please press a one in the chat so I know you guys can hear me. You guys can probably not see me right now, but let me know if you guys are getting the signal good and the sound before I continue any further. We got a packed house here today at Halls Pond Duck Park. This is just a quarter of a mile away from the Stop and Shop incident that took place earlier this week. So I got a bunch of ones coming up. Scarlett says she hears me perfect in San Diego. Thank you, Miss Keegan. Thank you, Marie. Hello, Lori. So guys, retired NYPD detective here, DutyRon, as you know, in with another episode. We're going to talk about Suzanne Morphew coming up on the 1 year Mother's Day next month. I believe it's the 7th. And if I'm wrong, I'm in big trouble, that's for sure. But I'm out at the park. We're going to take a walk. We're going to walk and talk. A lot of people are out. It looks beautiful here today. A little bit of an overcast sky. Maine is beautiful and sunny, says. Thank you. Thank you, Ellie. Appreciate that. Hi, Beth. Thanks for the sound check. Joey Brooklyn, I saw, is here. Everybody can hear me perfectly. Thank you to the channel members, the Patreon supporters, and everybody who positively interacts in all of these live streams. Shows just a young group of kids over here feeding the ducks. It's always a lot of fun. So a little bit windy and overcast. So before I get into it, I want to just say a special thank you to my channel members, my Patreon supporters, and everyone who positively interacts in all of the live streams that DutyRon conducts here on the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Hi, Jeep Girl. Yeah, it's really pretty here today. A little bit, the sky's blue, but it's not, deep blue. Got a little bit of overcast, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're at Halls Pond Duck Park, my favorite place to come and chit chat with you guys. Yeah, it's really nice here, guys. Really nice. So I have it on wide screen, good old wide angle for you guys. And let's walk and talk a little bit. I can't wait for the trees to start blooming and all of the leaves to come on the trees. Just a beautiful park, just a short distance from my home. But again, I want to say thank you to my channel members, my Patreon supporters, and all subscribers to this wonderful community. Shannon, great to see you. Thank you for joining. There she is, Shannon. Candela checking in. Karen, Mimi J2, one of my great mods. Debbie, Sam. I love using StreamYard because I can highlight the comments and I can always say hello to everybody. Hi, Mrs. Queen Bee. Love and respect to all. Let's get a roll call going, and then we'll get into talking about Suzanne Morphew. And I got to talk to you about Orrin and Orson West, Sincere and Classic, missing since December 21st, 2020. We're at a crossroads, and I got to speak to you guys, so stick around. I'm going to need some input from all of you guys on the Orrin and Orson West case. So let's get a roll call going. UK, says Caroline. Carol Austin. Hello, Debbie. Kentucky. We all know where Kentucky is. North Carolina in the house. Toledo, Ohio, says 12-step woman. Los Angeles. Los Angeles. I got it right this time. Karen is in Australia. Put another prawn on the Barbie. Texas, says Donna. Great to see you. Joey is in Brooklyn. Carissa's in Pennsylvania. Thank you, guys. Weather in St. Louis is rainy. It's just a bit windy here, guys. Not too bad. Vegan Goddess, good to see you in Portland, Oregon. I hope Portland's starting to straighten out a little bit. Omaha, Nebraska. I think about Omaha Steaks when I see Omaha, Nebraska. Shell Bell from Central PA. Good to see you. Kokomo. Isn't there a famous song? Kokomo. Jules Cares, channel member. Beth in Central Illinois is also a channel member. channel member and moderator. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So let's get into it. Nabu checking in. Hello, Nabu from the south of France. Good to see you. Florida, says Miss Queen Bee. What's the temps over there? 82 here this morning in Scottsdale, Arizona. That's an 82 and a very dry. There's not a lot of humidity in Scottsdale. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, Portland, Oregon is still a mess. There you go. Gary Calstoy says it's still a mess. Mobile, Alabama. Amy Day, great to see you. Again, I apologize if I haven't highlighted any of your comments, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let me get to the meat and potatoes of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of, and I don't even like to call it an anniversary. Let's walk and talk. I got to move when I talk because I get anxious when I talk about this. 1-year marker for the disappearance of 49-year-old, going on, well, 50, Suzanne Morphew, missing from Salida. And we don't have any updated information. We got a whole bunch of nothing happening. You know, of course, there's been a lot of activity in that case with searching. Adventures with Purpose went down there. Mike King from Profiling Evil, Chris McDonough and the crew have done a lot. And Andy Mormon has been over there searching, and a lot of other folks, boots on the ground, doing what they can. I'm here in New York. This is, you know, Colorado is quite a distance. COVID-19, there's a lot of stumbling blocks that everybody comes across when it comes to searching. COVID-19 doesn't just affect, you know, business and the way we operate. It affects everything, right down to the court system. You know, we have court cases like the Thomas Valva case. We have that court case on pause due to the fact of COVID-19. So, you know, again, you know, Barry has been less than helpful. He actually has been a little hostile with some of the people who have come to search. If you guys have been following this case closely, remember when Andy was out there and some of the folks, and he had the shotgun slung over his shoulder, and he was like, this is private property. I mean, that in my eyes is no way for a loving husband who really cares about his wife and made that 26-second plea for her safe return to act. You should be high-fiving people that are coming out from across the country to search for your beloved wife. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree, or put a 2 in the chat if you don't agree with me. And I don't think there should be 1, 2 in that chat. You know, it's not the way we act when we're looking for our loved one. I told you all the time, when Mrs. DutyRon, you know, is out of my eye shot for a few minutes, I get anxious. I start freaking out. You know, I couldn't even imagine. So there we go. A whole bunch of number ones coming through. I appreciate you guys. You know, again, like I said, I want to do something special. I want to try to contribute any way that I can from my channel. So look out for, in the next week or two, right before the Mother's Day of 2021 coming up, look for an announcement from the DutyRon channel. And I'm going to hold off on anything here on this live stream, but I have a plan of action to help, you know, and it's not anything over the top, but it's just a small way for us to help with this case, and I'm going to do the best that I can, you know, from all of us. Tracy Harvey, there's my good friend. Thank you so much for joining from Suzanne's home state where she grew up over in Indiana. My thoughts and prayers all obviously go out to her friends, loved ones, family, and everybody who knew Suzanne Morphew. You know, she, by all accounts and all the things that I've heard about her, she's just a wonderful person. So Tracy Harvey, there's my good friend and longtime supporter of this channel. You know, again, we are all, a distance away. And for the most part, most of us aren't in the area. So there's only so much that we could do. And by sharing the live streams and sharing out the information that you have onto your social media platform, it's a good way to help out. You know, Boxing MMA, great to see you. Thank you for joining all the way from Ireland. Guys, if you haven't shared this onto your social media platform, please share it out, like and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up if you can. This is a walk and talk. I like to do these once in a while. The weather is getting nice here. I do this to get out and get some exercise and walk around a bit. But I also do it for our benefit. Tabitha, great to see you. This is a benefit that I'm providing for all of us, because I think, these type of streams are soothing and relaxing a little bit while we talk about crime, while we talk about these cases. It's a way for us to get a nice peaceful look at a great backdrop and some nice surroundings, so we can help to de-stress a little bit. So this is really for our benefit. Joy Catcher, good to see you. Lucretia, Northern California, I didn't know Suzanne, but I think I would have liked her. I think you would have probably loved her. I think you would have loved her. So yeah, there's plenty of people. Wilma Smith says Gonzo and AK's boots on the ground. There you go. There are a ton of people that are doing what they can to try to help out in the case. So let me just continue to walk. I'm using a gimbal, smooth scrolling gimbal. So I'm trying to give you guys as best of quality view as possible. Here's a look back at the entire man-made pond here. The sun is blaring, so you can see. I'll zoom up on it. So there you have your sun coming down. It's really nice and peaceful here. We got a nice location for you guys to chill out and kind of de-stress a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit of de-stress. I love this bridge. Who can tell me what happened on this bridge with DutyRon? Anybody can tell me what happened on this footbridge in the chat? Thank you, Shannon. Smooth camera work, says Shannon. Yeah, it's relaxing. We need this. There's a park. There's like playground for the kids over there, and you could just walk all over the place. So here we go. I proposed, says Brent Montgomery. No. I proposed to my wife a long, long time ago on the beach in another country. So it was pretty cool the way I did that. That's a whole nother story. Someone called the police on you, Ron. There you go. Thank you. I fed the ducks. No, somebody did call the police on me because they saw my gun on my waist, and they got afraid. But the police came and checked it out. Hi, Brenda. Great to see you. Brenda, long time no see. There's my good friend from Brenda, I believe from Washington. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brenda. If I'm wrong, then my bad. I think you are Washington State, I want to say. So there's the sun. And here is the pond, which is beautiful, nice and clean. The water is clean. There are fish in it. And as you can see, man saw your gun under your shirt and called the police. Yes, thank you, Mary. I'll highlight that one. Very windy. I don't know if you guys can hear that wind. Hopefully the dead cat on my microphone is helping out with the wind, because it's blowing like a mofo right now. 50 on April 30th. Maya Millette, 40 on May 1st. Bizarre coincidence. Yeah, that is, Annie. Very bizarre. All right, so no, Karen, no. I wasn't a cop when I proposed to my wife. I wasn't a cop at that time. So anyways, let me get out of this area because it's kind of too windy. I don't know. Can you guys hear the wind? Anybody hearing the wind? Because it's blowing. My eyes are actually tearing. So yeah, Larry and Barry need to answer for some things. That's for sure. Lee, let me highlight that. Hello, Ninja. Hello from Europe. Good to see you. I'm gonna highlight. Okay, great. Thanks, Nebul. Thank you. It's blowing like a mofo right now. Okay, good. So it's doing its job. It's doing its job. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. All right, so we have something special planned. Nice and clear audio from the Facebook user. I wish I could see who was signed in Facebook. You have to sign in and give permissions to StreamYard. Otherwise, I can't see it. It just says Facebook user. I'm going to show you what that comment looks like. So on Facebook, that's what it looks like if you don't give permission to StreamYard. So when you sign in, or you could leave Facebook and come back. And if you give StreamYard permission to use your name, then I'll know who you are. Yeah, I'm using T-Mobile straight out. This is not a rollover from crappy Sprint. So, yeah, it is. Lucretia, it's sad. Sad, but true. Unfortunate. So, there you go. Well, I wish I knew who you were, Facebook user. If you could let me know who you are, I'd like to give you a shout out. Let me go back to Algo's comment. Tisha Stout refused to use her law library hours and asked to be removed from the list. So that's that. All right. I don't like to get off the topics. I'm not really talking about that case here, but I will do a live stream soon about Letitia Stout. She is, I believe, going to be representing herself in her case, but we'll get into it on another live stream. I try to stay on topic. All right. So thank you, Ninja. I appreciate that. And guys, if you are not following me on all things social media, go on over to YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube. Check out DutyRon.com for all things DutyRon. Lots of different resources on DutyRon.com. Let me show you a little look this way, because this is really nice over here too. I don't want to just be partial to one side. So this stream continues for a long ways straight up and over here. And make sure you check out my good friend Joey Brooklyn on YouTube and subscribe to his channel. All right, so there's a look the other way, and you can see how clear and clean and crisp that water is. Really clean. Woo. A dog yelped and scared me for a second there. So, but anyways, that's a dog trainer. I don't know if you guys heard that dog, but that kind of made me jump. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for the dog. Thank you. Yeah, it is nice, Carol, for a picnic. So I don't know if you guys could see how far down it goes, but it goes down and then it curves, goes all along these are houses that border right here. So these people, they have this stream running in their backyard. So it's really nice. There are nice fish in there, huge fish in here. I'm not going to look because I want to get on to my next point. And the next point that I have to talk about is Orrin and Orson West, the boys, sincere and classic from Bakersfield and California City. Now, I need you guys' input on this, and I need your help. I don't often say I need your help. Look at these dogs. Oh, my God. We're going to hold that thought for a minute. Hopefully, these guys let me film this dog. It's all right if I film them, the dogs? I'm on YouTube, so. Okay, look at these dogs, guys. Look at them. Holy crap.
Good boy, Leo.
Yeah, good boy.
Yes, Leo.
Yeah, I love it. Look at it. Take care, bud. Look at those dogs, man. I'm glad I got off the bridge. That would have scared the crap out of me. Look at it. Wow. So I think he stepped on his foot. He was dog trainer, so the dog kind of yelped, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. Those were big ass dogs, man. I don't know if those were bull mastiffs or what they were. I should have asked him. Marla K, thank you so much. Thanks for staying on topic. Marla K is getting frustrated. Listen, this is part of DutyRon. When I do these walks, I get swayed a little bit. So I'm going to stay on topic. Let's reel it in. So I need your help. Thank you for that super love. I appreciate it. I need you guys' help because the end of the month is coming near. And as you know, if you are followers of the DutyRon family, if you're a part of this community, you know that we have a banner, a digital billboard, actually. We have a digital billboard in Lancaster, California. For those of you who know about the billboard, put a 1 in the chat so I know how many of you know what I'm talking about. Put a 2 if you really don't know about the billboard that we have sponsored in Lancaster for the past 2 months. Let me know. I want to know who here is on board with what I'm talking about right now. So, okay, a lot of you guys know about it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Watcher. Thank you, Shannon. All right, I'm just going to wait another minute to see how many. Anybody not know about the Bakersfield, the Lancaster board? All right, let me just see how many. Okay, so Leanne doesn't know about it. Maybe a couple of people don't know. All right, so that was a stat. Let me put that up, Brenda. Brenda, did I get your home state right? I hope I did. And I hope that doesn't, if I didn't, I hope it doesn't ruin our friendship. Okay, so most of us know, but those are the dogs according to Brenda, and I trust her. All right, so we have the billboards, the digital billboard in Lancaster, Lancaster, California, for Orrin and Orson West. It's about 90 miles away from Bakersfield, and what I'm thinking is I want to change that location come May 1st, because May 1st we the monthly payment, thank you to courtesy of Michelle. Michelle sent in a $750 donation for that digital board for the whole entire month of April, and I'm looking to move that board over to. Okay, good. Thank you, Marla. I want to move that board to Bakersfield, to right in to the area of where these boys, I believe, went missing from. I believe, as a law enforcement professional and as a regular common sense human being, I believe these boys went missing. If anything nefarious, any type of crime happened to these kids, I believe that it happened in Bakersfield. And I want to change the location from Lancaster to Bakersfield and get that board back up and running. It's the very first board that was sponsored, I believe, by Roro, the Bio family's cousin Roro. I think everybody here knows of, not knows her personally, but knows of Roro. So I wanna redirect fundage to sponsoring a board in Bakersfield, a digital billboard, because according to Jennifer Nobles, who we all know and love, she was generous enough to take $2,000 of her own money out of her pocket in the beginning, and that's what got me going on the billboards, the digital billboards. Jennifer Nobles, who is a concerned parent, a resident of Bakersfield, sponsored $2,000 out of her own money from her family. She took that money and sponsored that board. And I think it's important that their faces be out there, even though we see nothing going on with the law enforcement, out in the open and in public. That doesn't mean that law enforcement isn't doing their job behind the scenes. So don't get fully frustrated because you're not getting what you want to hear and we're not getting what we want to hear, because all of us are curious, like, hey, what's going on? But I think it's important to continue this stage of the game, month number 4. I want to continue on in May with a billboard in Bakersfield, but I need people to step up, or anybody can step up and help sponsor it, because the Bakersfield board is a little bit more expensive than the Lancaster. The Lancaster board is 90 miles away from Bakersfield, but it is on a roadway that people drive in to get to Bakersfield. But we've already had it there for 2 months, and I'm thinking of changing it to Bakersfield. So let me know what you think in the comments section down below, or also let me know here in the chat what you think. I saw one person say that the billboards are a waste of time. The digital billboards are a waste of time. I value and respect that opinion. That is your opinion, and you can voice it here. I respectfully disagree with that, because I know that the more that you see the children's faces, and especially out in a big open area on a sign next to a very busy freeway or very busy traveled road, it's more of a chance of people to see it, feel guilty, even if they know about it and they just ignore it. You see it day in and day out. It almost is like haunting somebody who has information, and it kind of just ups the chances of getting somebody to come forward. So um, I wanna do the Bakersfield billboard, but I need you guys. I need input on it, and I also need some people to step up and help me sponsor these boards, because the last two were paid out of donations, generous donations from two particular ladies across the United States, and I need you guys' help to. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. Um, so I need help. I need help, and I need guys to go over to DutyRon.com. The donations that came in for the previous 2 months came in via PayPal, and it was two very generous donations that I used, and I sent um, straight to Lamar Advertising. My contact over on Lamar. I have the invoices from those 2 months, and anybody that can help. I mean, if you can't, then I understand. But I'm putting the plea out, and I haven't done that as of yet. Last 2 months, it just happened. The money just showed up there, and I was given instructions to use it for noticeability of the boys, and that's exactly what I did. Um, so go over to DutyRon.com, send me a message, let me know that you want to donate, and I will direct you on a way to donate, and you will see obviously your board, the digital billboard. I'll have Jennifer go over and do a small video and then send it to me, so we could see that board in the works. But I'm doing the best that I can, and this is my opinion. I could continue with Lancaster. I had plans to continue with it, but I need some input from you guys, and I think that it's a good idea to switch up the location. We've had it there for 2 months, and I want to switch it up and send it over to Bakersfield. Thank you, Arlene, for being a channel member and for the super sticker. That's a tongue twister. Let me go back to the $15 super chat. I don't think I highlighted that. I hope I can find it. Please, God, let me get back to it. There it is. 12-step woman towards the next board. Thank you for the $15 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who are interested in, I think another one would be good closer to Tehachapi. I know why you say that, Diane, but I really wanted to be in the hometown of where these boys were missing from. I truly believe that they were not missing from California City. They were missing from Bakersfield, and I think that is going to be the best option for us. And we could go to Tehachapi after that, but I know that there was an alleged sighting of them in Tehachapi originally at that market, and I don't know how that panned out or how that worked out. But I want to move it to Bakersfield. Leave me some comments down below in the comments section, so this way we can have a conversation about it. Cat R says, I've lost all faith in boots on the ground. It's heartbreaking. Hopefully Bakersfield PD will find the truth amongst all the lies and narratives controlling. It truly breaks my heart for Orrin and Orson. Like I said, you can always express your opinions here. I just don't like, to get into the finger pointing, because none of that will go on here. We'll never really be speaking about what I like to concentrate on, what I do and what we do together as a team. So let's try to keep it classy and keep it positive, and keep what's most important at the forefront. And what is most important at the forefront? The missing boys, Orrin and Orson West, Sincere and Classic, Suzanne Morphew, all of these cases that I've covered, Echo Lloyd, the list goes on and on, So we got to keep them in the forefront. And I want you guys to understand that this channel is about respect. and doing the right thing towards the family members who are suffering. Family members are suffering, and our banter, any kind of banter that is not in a positive light, is not welcome here. You can participate in it elsewhere. You can voice your opinion respectfully, but I do not, and none of my members of this community on a live stream talk about anybody else or what their actions are. At the end of the day, safety is what it's all about. I've discussed safety and how important it is when you come across something from a crime scene that you notify the police and you don't start taking things and moving things around. If you see something suspicious, secure it, call the police, and then just wait for them to get there. So that's how it should be done, and that's what I've recommended at all times. So yeah, I just want to say hello to everybody in the chat in case I missed you. I'm gonna put the phone down on a tripod, and I'm gonna start talking. Here's another dog, cute dog over there. Thank you to everybody for being in here. I appreciate the love and respect that you guys all show. Let's take a look back at the footbridge. This is really cool. I'm gonna do about 4 laps around this place. It's a little bit over a mile and a half. So I'm gonna do a couple of laps here at this place. So there's a look back at the footbridge. Let me see if I could turn the camera around so I could scare you guys with my face. So I can scare you with my ugly face. Let's see if I could turn it around. I'm gonna put my water down. I'm gonna see if I could do it. I'm gonna do my best to try. I gotta shut the camera off. So I'm gonna do that. And this is how I did it the last time. I went to settings and I went to camera, and then I changed it to front facing. And then I came back and I undid the camera. Oh, it worked. So I tried this at home. So that's how you have to do it. And I'll explain it to you, Joey Brooklyn. I got this on just in case. This sweatshirt was purchased by Matty Boy Sully. So let me move. This is where I have my microphone. This is the microphone. So it says, "Only kneel before God." So that's a little dig at the basketball players and the people who try to take a knee when the national anthem is being played. It says the same thing on the back of it. So this is me. I'm really here. So I was able to change the camera. Easy peasy, guys. So here's a poor man's 360 of where I am. And if somebody comes up and I can't keep my distance, I take the mask and I pop it up. So that's how that goes. Let's see if we could turn the camera around. Let's see if we could do this. Camera. Let's see if I could change it. Oh, wow. I got it. I got it figured out, guys. So there's a really wide view for you guys. I don't know. Is that wider? So I'm just playing around with the camera. I'm not sure which one is better. I think this is a little more zoomed in. There's the World Trade Center Memorial. Yeah, so I haven't been able to verify about Perla, but I heard about Perla Sheehan. I heard about it. Joey, I figured out how to change the camera, by the way. So just so you know, I know how to do it now. I'll tell you. So there's the wide view. So that's the wide view. So I reached out to Perla. She hasn't answered me. And if, in fact, she is no longer with the station, it's up to her if she wants to get back to me. I'm not going to harass her about it. And I highly doubt. Oh, let me get back to some super chats. Melody McAtee, $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Melody McAtee. Much love and respect for that super love. I appreciate that. So we'll find out. I'll ask But I don't think that she got fired. I don't think that she got fired. She may have, just been taken off, but I'll verify it. I don't know. I don't know. I've been hearing from a lot of people. A lot of people have messaged me, but it is what it is. She did a great job, regardless of what happens to her. If she moved on, I wish her well. I hope she does great because she's a young, up and coming reporter, and I think she did a really wonderful job for coverage. And I think Brian Wang still doing a great job on the coverage. So that being said, it's all about the boys. I don't really listen to any kind of white noise that's going to drown out the importance of the boys. I don't think Perla has anything to do with finding the boys. So that conversation for me, I don't think is helpful. So I'm going to continue on. Thank you, Josh, for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. So, by a show of hands in the chat, who thinks it's a good idea to change the location from Lancaster, California to Bakersfield, the digital billboard? Put a 1 if you want it changed, put a 2 if you don't think so, just so I can get my little survey going here. And I'll wait. I'll just stand by. I don't see how to donate. I'm new to this. Just go to DutyRon.com. All right, so hold on. Before I tell you about that, let me look at the screen. A bunch of number ones coming in. Diane King even put up numerous number ones. I know I had one person that said they didn't think it was a good idea. They thought the boards were useless. I beg to differ with that, but I respect it. A bunch of number ones. Mary Scott says 1. Sunshine. Hi, English Rose. I'm trying to highlight some of these. Okay, Marie says number 2. I got you, Marie. Send me a message on DutyRon.com why you think it's a number 2. Crime Curious says they're definitely not useless, but number 2. Okay, I respect it. Let me get my water. I left my water over here. Look at that. I got a couple of friends. I got a couple of friends following me here. So let me get my water. Useless. Keeping the babies in the public eye is important. I agree. 100%. So Bakersfield it is to me. Yep. You know what, Wendy? Listen, some people, misery likes company. It's a fact. And it is what it is, So I'm going to, again, I'm going to just choose to stay positive and speak about what's important and not really talk about the white noise, I did say that, yes, sir, but you made a very good point in the response in regards. Yep. It is. And it's a constant reminder for somebody who knows something about it. If they continually see this, it might make them say, you know what, this is just eating me alive. I got to come forward and say something. The more they see these kids' face, the better off it will be. Denise, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. For the new billboard, keep up the good work, number 1. Thank you, Denise, and thank you for all your support. You leave me such nice comments. Miss Missy, you do the same thing. Thank you for that, and a whole bunch of the rest of you guys. So it's really, really special when I see the messages come in. Where do we need more public awareness? Yeah, we do need more public awareness. We need a lot of things need to start happening. Bingo, Ron. Thank you, guys. Not everybody watches the news. That's correct. Yeah. So again, I want to stay focused on what's most important and keeping the boys in the forefront in a positive light, speaking about them in a fashion that brings on unity and people getting together and coming to a common goal. And our common goal is to find them. Nabul, have a good day or night. Thank you for joining. So, the common goal is to come together collectively as a team, because things happen in numbers. We're stronger in numbers, right? So if we're a unit together in numbers, as we're looking for the boys or as we're looking for anybody, we have more success. And that being said, when we're united, we stand, divided, we fall. I say that a lot, but it's so true. When I was a part of the police department, our union, the police union, used to say to us, don't let the mayor's office divide us. Let's stand together and, come to a common understanding, and let's go and work together as a team, not work against each other. A lot of people like to see people divided, and that's not cool. I don't like that. I don't go for that, because when we're divided, you get nothing done. You spend all your time fighting. Whoa, we got a fight going on here. Whoa, we got trouble in paradise, guys. So when so when we're fighting, we get nothing done because now we're concentrating on the fight. So it's so counterproductive. You can't do that and get things done. If you're fighting all the time, then you lose track on the goal. You lose track of what's most important. And here's our sub police station right outside. There's a full police station right in here, and they are overlooking this beautiful park. So let's sit and chat right here. I'm going to sit down for a second. I'm going to put the phone on a tripod, and I'm going to hold on. I'm going to go and look at my other device. Okay. So let's see what this looks like. Okay. What's happening here? All right, let me pull it back up. Let me get it onto live chat. All right, here you go. Here you are, guys. So I see everybody in the chat now, and let me get that to a better spot for you. Okay, that looks good. So let me take a peek back. Diane, I'm not gonna call Bakersfield unless I have a real good reason to call them. So I don't just randomly call the police. I'll call them if there's something pertaining to the case. That's for sure. Yeah, the view is so relaxing. I really love this view right here. This is a complete look back at the park. So that is the situation from New York here. We spoke about Suzanne Morphew in the beginning of this live stream. Quite a few people have given super chats. Super chats are greatly appreciated, but if you want to support the billboard, the digital billboard, please consider going over to DutyRon.com and send me a message and just put in the subject sponsor or support or donation, and let me know if you want to donate. Again, there's going to be other things that are going to transpire in the Suzanne Morphew case from this channel as well. So we're going to be doing something over there. So if you want to contribute to both of those cases or just one or the other, just put in there donation and then put it in, the boys or Orrin and Orson, Sincere and Classic, or put Suzanne's name in, or whatever you want to do. And again, this is the first time that I've ever asked anybody if they want to continue to help. It's all happened organically. I didn't ask for it, but in order for me to continue doing it, I got to ask. And this is the situation. This is where I'm at. So there's DutyRon.com. I'll put it right up on the screen so you guys have it. So let's go look at the waterfall over here, and then we'll continue on. So here's a couple of Nassau County police cars. These were guys that were instrumental in taking the bad guy in over at Stop and Shop. That's just a quarter of a mile from here to Stop and Shop, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua, if it's your birthday, happy birthday, brother. Really nice. You want to take pictures here?
No.
You sure? Okay. Yeah, it's a great little. Yeah, it's a great spot here. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube.
Oh, really? Good for
Yeah.
you.
There's like 300 people watching this.
Oh.
So yeah, these guys were taking pictures over here. Hope you guys like that shot. If you guys take screenshots, post it onto Twitter and put it at DutyRon. Post those screenshots on Twitter at DutyRon, and I will repost them. I'll retweet them and send them out with a thank you for you guys. So I'm going to go back and look at all the comments. I'm going to continue with my walk and talk with you guys. Yeah, happy birthday to Joshua. Happy birthday. Let's put on some of these happy birthday to Joshua's. Everybody put some birthday love in the chat for Joshua. So how does that work? Josh, you sent me $20 for your birthday? I don't understand how that works. See my tutu, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate that. Mimi, can the billboard have a age progression photos? There could be anything on that billboard that we provide them with. If we could provide them with that, it could go on there. Can you guys actually hear the water? If I shut my mouth, can you guys hear the water? DutyRon and everyone just flew in from London. The life of flight. A life of a flight attendant. All right, let me see if I can get it. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of hard for it to get picked up. All right, let's continue the walk and talk. Thank you, Matilda. Thank you. City of Trees says, yes, we can. I guess Beth is the only one that couldn't hear it. But, you know, she's given me her honest opinion. Trying to get new updates, pictures, because those pics from now are so old, they're 1 year old. But it's better than nothing. It is better than nothing, folks. You know? And we could sit and poo-poo it all day long, but you got to work with what you got. You got to work with what you got. And, you know, I'm not, like, again, I'm not going on negativity. I'm trying to stay positive, and we just got to do the best that we can with this, you know? And that's all I got to say, you know? So this live stream is about Suzanne Morphew and the missing boys, Orrin and Orson West. Any other cases or conversation, I'm trying to stay on topic. I appreciate the questions about other cases, but I'm trying to just stay on topic here. Look for an announcement from this channel in the next week or so in regards to some additional help with the Suzanne Morphew case, and it's just the best that I could do from afar. So I'm hoping that I spark some interest with you guys. I hope that you enjoy these kind of live streams that we do. It is a different thing, but it's crime time as we walk in the park with DutyRon. So it is what it is. I think an in-your-face, hold on a second. I think an in-your-face billboard would be a great idea. Maybe it will shake some memories. Yeah. Send me your ideas on DutyRon.com. I'm not kidding either. I may not be able to respond to everybody, but send me those ideas. I like that. I like that. I think that's a good idea. And in your face, but also with some information about the boys, obviously, and pictures. So, yeah, let me know if you like these live streams in the comments section down below. We got 260 some odd people watching. That to me is impressive that we have that. Okay. It is a good idea to get feedback and opinions from other people, right outside the Casa Loma apartments. Yeah, I believe a lot more people around that area know what happened to these boys, and they're just afraid to come forward. And part of the afraidness goes with the territory. There's a lot of gangs. There's a lot of crime. If you look at Bakersfield news, and let me tell you something, as a retired cop, since this case broke, I've been looking at California city crime, and I've been looking at Bakersfield crime and everything in between. And it kind of reminds me of Brownsville, Brooklyn, Bakersfield. There's shootings going on all the time. It's gang related, but there's shootings at complexes and apartment complexes on a regular basis. Crime rate is no joke over there. And people that might have information are probably scared shitless, are scared that if they come forward, that they're going to get killed themselves. So that's an extreme and real possibility. And anybody that tells you anything different than that doesn't know the deal, doesn't know what's going on. But I know how afraid some of my residents were in Brownsville and the housing projects there, housing developments, as we call them. They would want to tell us stuff that was going on, but they were afraid that if they were exposed for being a snitch, that they too would be killed. So, it's a real and in your face thing, when criminals run communities and criminals outweigh or run certain areas, it makes it frightening for people who do know information or who have heard information to come forward, and that I've seen that myself. People would say stuff or whisper stuff to me as I would walk by. We would get anonymous phone calls. Hey, they're dealing drugs in front of this location, or hey, there's a guy has a gun. Here's his description, and they wouldn't want to leave their name, so they were always willing to call anonymously. But sometimes they're afraid to call even anonymously. So it is a clear and present, stumbling block that we're dealing with. Yeah, and it's close to the border. It's close to the Mexican border, and you got a whole bunch of things. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Gayla. Our law enforcement in America, we need your support. We need your help. Oh, great to see you too, Lori Grace. Thank you for joining. So let me turn it around one more time. Let me scare you guys one more time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's turn this bad boy around. Where is the camera? Oh, there it is. Okay. Bingo. Yahtzee. Hi, guys. There's really somebody behind this camera, and it happens to be DutyRon. All right, so thank you to everyone for pressing the like button. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know. I feel like, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this live stream with you guys to get your input. And again, if you can't contribute, if you can't make donations, don't feel bad about it. Just understand that I appreciate you guys. And if you just watch my videos and let the ads run, you're contributing and you don't even realize it. So it is what it is. I understand everybody has a different situation financially, and it is what it is. I want you to know you're all welcome here, donations or not, but I'm just pleading to some of the folks who are able to do it and that want to be a part of this. So if you watch the replay, and you're somebody who wants to contribute, I greatly appreciate that. So here's a poor man's 360. I'll do it right now for you. Give you a look at the whole park. So this is what's going on here. Thank you, Gerda. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's turn it back around. Camera. How do I turn it? There it is. So glad I figured this out. And Joey, I sat in my kitchen and I figured this out this morning. I played around with a private live stream and I figured it out. So I was able to figure it out. All right, 55 minutes of this, guys. I think that's more than enough. You know, when it comes to crime victims and their families, we're sending them prayers, strength, and positive vibes. Judy, thank you so much for the super sticker, the $5 super sticker. I really appreciate that. Different 360 to my daughter on her skis. There you go. Yes. Hi, Donna. Good to see you, Donna. Thank you. I appreciate you too, Shannon. Thank you so much. And you know what? For the amount of hate that I receive, it's not even something to talk about. But I want to just tell you, the amount of hate that I receive compares to the overwhelming amount of love that I receive. I have a thick skin from being a police officer in the city of New York. You know, I was told every day when I went to work, I hope you die. I hope you know, F you, cop. And, you know, I was in an area that didn't appreciate the police. But I still went to work every day and I still did my job. I did it with respect. I did it with, you know, following the letter of the law. Message D, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. So the thumbs down and the hate messages that I get and the negative, you know, the negative comments, that doesn't affect me one bit because I see the overwhelming majority of the love that comes from you guys, the viewers. And that's what keeps me going. So I want to say thank you to you guys. And I want to wish each and every one of you a happy, a wonderful, joyous weekend. And no matter what, if you're, you know, sick, I'm sending you strength and prayers. If you're going through a tough time and you just need to talk, just reach out to me on DutyRon.com. I'll put it up there one more time. Check out DutyRon.com. All you have to do is go to your Google search bar and you don't even have to type in all the other garbage. Just type DutyRon.com and it sends you right to the website. Follow Joey Brooklyn, Florida Pete, David Osaka. Those are 3 highly recommended folks to follow. But this guy right here is a diamond in the rough. That's my boy, Joey Brooklyn. So definitely follow him. Hello from Michigan. I love you right back. Thank you, Gloria. All right, let me just say hello to people quickly again. Hello and a goodbye. Bruce Davis says, I love you, DutyRon. You're a good man. Thank you. You're a good man or woman. Some people use their kids or other people's chat. I don't know if sometimes if it is a guy, I love you like a brother. Enjoy your weekend too. Enjoy your weekend, Gerda. I always love to interact with you. Jojo O'Sullivan, nice Italian girl right there. The luck of the Irish. Thank you, Blue Moon. I love this. Black Rose, love you. Thank you for that beautiful tumbler, the Yeti. I use it all the time. I'm a guy. I love you, brother. Bruce, right back to you. I love you like a brother from another mother. Hello, Lupe Melendez. I tried to highlight that. There it is, Fresno, California, checking in. Thank you. I always like to ask people if they want to join in, but when I do that, nobody wants to join. So I stopped doing it. I always ask people, hey, you want to join in? I share the link and nobody comes. So it makes me not do it anymore. So, but these are the mobiles. Duck, duck, goose just came to my mind. There they are, right there. Duck, duck, goose. There's a little testimony for David Osaka's channel. Share it because I don't know how. I got your Facebook user. Here, this is what I see, just so you know. Yeah, I don't think I would go there. Out of respect, I'm not going to go there. I think she's been already traumatized enough. I don't need to, as a professional, traumatize her more. I go after the evil people. I go after the people who I feel are guilty, and I'm not going to do that with her. I respectfully decline that. You know, trust me, I've had hours worth of conversations with a retired homicide detective, Bill Cannon. Though all of you guys know Bill Cannon here. He has investigated homicides in the largest police department in the United States. And me and Bill, we know who's responsible for this, and we know who knows what has happened to these kids. And I really feel strongly that it's not the biological mom. Trust me on that. But I'm entitled. You know, you're entitled to your own opinion, and I respect it. But I'm definitely not going to try to re-victimize somebody else. So, that being said, it's an hour of this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. By a show of hands, one in the chat if you enjoy this kind of live stream, and leave me a message down below. If you do not, or if you do, let me know in the messages. Your interactions in the comment section after the video is over are paramount. The replay viewers, I love you guys and I thank you. And I'll end it with a quiet pan of this beautiful location. Girder, I wish I could too. There goes the ones. Sorry, Josh. I just love highlighting these messages. I love you guys. We got the best community here. I'm telling you, man. This blows anything away that I've ever seen. God bless the world. God bless the United States of America. God bless each and every one of us here in the chat, and all victims of crime across America, across this world. The victims, their families, everyone who's affected by crime. Strength and prayers. Have a great weekend, folks. Love and respect from DutyRon. Bye for now.